first found ASMR, and it's kind of weird to all of a sudden, a couple years later, be making content for it. Real quick, just because I forgot to make kind of like an intro. Um, we're EV training Shiny Rayquaza. Are doing speed first, then we're do special attack, just as a kind of not warning, but just as like a reminder, or in case if someone new is watching the video, they're not just thrown into the loop. It takes a while, but it's kind of fun to do, and everybody loves this Game Boy game, or this Game Boy content. It's fun to make as well. So anyway, it's gonna take a little while to do this. But anyway, yeah, I want to talk about how I guess I found ASMR and kind of what it did for me, and eventually why I decided to specifically make content about it. But I know in my junior year of engineering, college or university, it was pretty stressful and pretty depressing. I was thinking about this all last night. I couldn't really fall asleep. And I'm not trying to say I'm not trying to complain about it, or I'm not trying to be a victim or show sympathy, but it was just hard, and in the moment I knew it was hard. I actually wrote about it in my journal. I could even go get my journal, but it's kind of personal. It's kind of dark. Just my thoughts about that time period, and just I don't know. It was just, I think looking back, I don't think I had a worse couple months in my life than first semester junior year of engineering, because that was my 4th year of school. All my friends were kind of getting ready to graduate too. They're getting jobs and stuff, and I was stuck in this really challenging part. Anyway, if I don't want to sound like I'm not a complainer or anything. I don't want people to think that of me. But this video I'm gonna do definitely just maybe kind of sound like I'm complaining. Wait, this sound isn't on. I'm sorry. There we go. Now it's perfect. But yeah, it was the classes were very hard. The exams were very challenging. I'm not even sure where to begin because it was such a mess. Mentally, I wasn't working out or doing physical activity because I felt like I shouldn't even have the time to do that because of how bad I was doing in my classes. To I guess summarize, I remember leaving for Thanksgiving break around November, and it was getting to a point where when I got home I was so relieved, and then when I had to drive back to school I was so upset, mentally. It was just oh my god, this 4 weeks of my life is gonna be so hard, because we had I think 3 final projects, we had 4 hard exams, and I knew I was gonna fail the exams anyway. I'm pretty sure I did. I remember coming home in late December, or I guess mid-December, and Christmas, and I didn't want to ruin my parents' Christmas and be yeah, I failed all my classes, but I was debating to tell my dad. I was yeah, I'm failing this class, or these classes, I might have to retake it, and I mean, yeah, just trying to decide do I tell him or do I just wait for the grade and then tell him, be kind of surprised? I don't know, but anyway, I ended up getting a D- in 2 classes, and what's crazy is, so I had 4 friends at the time, and they all failed. They all had to retake it over the summer. I was the only one, and it's not because we were dumb, it was just because the classes were so hard. But anyway, so so getting back to, I guess, September is where it started, though. My roommate, or we lived in a 10-person apartment on campus, and the person next to me was just a really annoying person. He would always blast music. He would come in late at night, slam the door, even though I told him yo, chill, I'm trying to sleep, it's 2 a.m, what are you doing? Just stuff like that. I mean, obviously I didn't say that, but just stuff like that. It was very frustrating. And also, so that was one part of it. The other part was the super hard and obnoxiously challenging classes where you'd study for hours to be asked one question on an exam, and then you end up failing it anyway because it's so hard. You have everyone else around you complaining. You have the pressure of, kind of looking for internships over the summer. Also, in my, it was kind of lonely. I actually don't think I had any friends. Yeah. I mean, I did have friends, but there's a difference between like a friend and a friend, you know, like difference between one you can like hang out with. I had one at the time, he's my really good friend now, but we were going through some like kind of we weren't friends at the time because just issues, you know, because things got complicated. And so I didn't so all my friends, you know, were back home and we would talk on Discord and play games, but it was just hard because wasn't really people to share it with other than like in person. Like I was 3 hours away from school and all my friends are back home. Let me just do a really quick tally. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 44, 50, 60, 65. So we need 7 more, or whatever. Well, one thing that made it even worse was like, I mean, I was drinking a lot too, just to like numb the pain. I know it's kind of dumb, and that's why I stopped, because eventually I was like, what am I doing? But basically, coffee in the morning, pounded, do work till like, I don't know, like 6, and then I'd try to play some games, and then just drink, and then kind of go to bed. Or at least, no, I didn't drink on the weekdays, but weekends I would. I'd get really hammered and just pass out. It was kind of dumb, and like, I knew it was kind of dumb at the time, but I still did it because, I don't know, it just felt like it was the good alternative to do. Obviously now looking back, it's not something, that's not like even me. I'm surprised I even did that in the past, but another thing that was bad, just I know we're pretty deep into the discussion, but we're getting to the ASMR part. I just want to paint the picture of my mind and where I was, but like sleeping at night was so challenging because I was like, man, do I go to bed? I wake up and then I just have to do some work that I don't even want to do, and I know it's just very weird mental journey. But also at night, or in like October, November, it was so cold, and they turned the heat on in the room, and I'm in the top floor. So in my room, it's like 90 degrees. Not even kidding. It was like 90, maybe like 85, like just sweating, just trying to sleep. You can't open the window though because like the bugs come in. But also where I lived, there was like a air conditioning thing or something in my room, and so like all these mad big cockroaches came in my room to like, and then like I would kill like one every few days, and you know how hard that is to sleep knowing that these things are like crawling around, bro. So I'm sweating my ass off, and I'm laying in bed like sweating and covering my face and ears because I don't want like one to like fall on my face or come on my you know, like at night. Just, I mean, maybe I'm being paranoid, but at the same time, like, it's just, I don't know, it didn't help me, and I already have sleeping problems to begin with, so, and now let's get to the ASMR part. I have discovered ASMR, a few months before, because Critical, or Penguin Z0, did a video about GBASMR, and it just, I was like, what is this? It's so weird, like, why would someone watch this? Man, I don't even remember. I guess, I don't remember how I found it, actually. But sometime in like late September, I was being stressed out, maybe even early October, so kind of around this time, I'm gonna go heal. I was, actually, wait, 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 45, 50, 60, okay, we actually hit exactly 76, so now I gotta go somewhere else. Okay. So I don't remember exactly why I started watching these videos, but I would exclusively only watch GBASMR whisper videos where she would just talk about stuff in like a really gentle whisper. And it was really relaxing. But I can't tell you, the first time I typed it in, I was like, alright, I'm gonna watch this. I don't know if it like popped up in my recommended, but I don't even know how it would. I kinda wish I remembered that, but yeah, so that just happened one day, and then I just started, you know, watching it as a way to relax, and it did help, like, relax and try to let go. It definitely helped me sleep because, you know, just, it gave me, I guess, an outlet to go to just relax when I knew everything around me was, like, very challenging, hard, and painful, or depressing, but, so basically, every night I would just listen to them for like, or for an hour. I started watching, Friv ASMR because I think I remember typing in like, I wanted someone to like kiss the microphone. I know saying it out loud sounds very weird. But like a kissing sound is very relaxing and comforting, I guess. And I guess that's what I needed at that time, was that level of comfort. And so Friv ASMR popped up, and I like immediately like not fell in love with her, but I loved her content. I loved her voice. I loved her face. Like, she's very attractive. Her like lips too were like, when she wore lipstick, it was like, wow, that's so like pretty. But it's like comforting too. Like, it kind of reminds me of like my girlfriend, because she wore lipstick or wears lipstick sometimes like that, and she kind of looks like Friv, to be honest. Now think about it, but like with glasses. But anyway, yeah, she was just very attractive, and again, it was just very comforting to have someone like kiss the inside of your ears really gently, and it definitely puts you in like a relaxed, vulnerable headspace. So I would watch like literally her videos religiously every night, Friv. After, so it went to like GB to Friv, and I mean, I'm not saying my life got better because I listened to some people kiss inside my ears. However, it helped me sleep better at night. It made me more relaxed, and more importantly, it gave me, I guess, a healthy outlet mentally to, just get through my day and get what I had to do done, because I knew that I could, go and listen to someone later on at night and get all cozy. And so that's kind of how I guess I started with that. I don't even think I watched many other people. Oh yeah, then. So I eventually started, like, I do a lot of YouTube research. Like, I spend hours a day finding new content creators, seeing what they're doing, and learning from them. Just not asking them, like, what are you doing, but, what's their content? How are they doing with their audience, whatever. So one thing I was noticing, I was finding these ASMR channels. I mean, they're mostly girls anyway, and I mean, obviously I wasn't a girl, but I would watch their channel go from like 5,000 views or subscribers to like 10,000 in like a week, then eventually 50 in like a couple weeks. I was like, oh my god, that growth is insane. I was watching these channels like blow up instantly. So I was like, well, I really want to do ASMR because of the growth, and I love YouTube. I love making videos. I want to. It's a passion that's so innately inside me. I can't describe it. So that's just why I love it. And so I bought a better microphone, and I was like, wow, like I was messing around with it. I was like, wow, you can actually just do this type of content real easily with any really microphone. And I mean, obviously it's more complicated than that, but at the time it felt that easy. And I was like, well, I can't do ASMR, I'm a guy. And I was trying to look up, there's not many guys in this field, and I understand why, because we're not as, like, not passionate, what's the word, like, our voice might not be as comforting, or, I only watch girl ASMR artists. Maybe I listen to, like, one or two guys because they're chill, they're bros, but for the most part, I can only listen to girls because it's more comforting to me, it sounds nicer, and I don't know, it's just cuter, I guess. I love Japanese ASMR artists, they're just so cute, their voices are so, like, relaxing, and it's just so heartwarming. And I mean, like, right there, even my voice, just like I'm like not struggling to whisper like this, it's just a little more complicated. Well, that's how it feels, like I'm trying hard to not, like, you know what I mean? So that's kind of why, like, I feel like guys aren't as good with this, but that's just my opinion. So, I started, like, I was like, tell my sister and, like, girlfriend, I was like, hey, come on, you gotta do ASMR with me. It's perfect. They didn't want to. Then eventually I did find someone that wanted to do content, and it was an old friend, kind of, or like a year or two before. Actually, my best friend's ex. I mean, we were on good terms, but at the same time, like, it is a little weird. But yeah, I asked her, and we started to try to work something out, but it got complicated, and I don't know. Then I think, like, maybe we're in like November now, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna just make a channel. So I started ASMR gaming channel. That was actually the name of it. And I would just play games. I started with Hearthstone, like Magic the Gathering. We did Fortnite, just games like that. And it actually, like, people watched it, which I was surprised, despite my bad mic and despite, like, just, I don't know, the content wasn't it kind of showed me and gave me the confidence that, you know what, I can do this. Like, I can make content, and I guess the main reason why I wanted to do it is because I realized that ASMR did something to me. It was also kind of a new growing field. Like, I'm not gonna deny that. Like, the popularity is increasing and stuff. Why is there a cube on? So, obviously I wanted the growth, and I wanted to get into niche markets that weren't dominated on YouTube yet. But the other side of it was I realized that YouTube, like, not YouTube, ASMR, like, really got me through a dark time in my life. And I felt like I can do that to other people too. Because, again, I almost don't even care what content I make. Like, I make so much different content. I just want people to watch my stuff. And it's so hard to say why. But like this, so me right now, this content that you're watching, this is like dream content. Again, I talk about this like in other videos. Like, this is like what I've dreamed about. Maybe not the whispering part. Like, I never thought I'd be doing that. But hey, it's fun. Like, I just because I never thought about that in the past doesn't mean I'm not enjoying it right now. But playing this game, sharing it with you all, man, it's a great time. Great time to be alive. And if it gets you through, like, if it helps you sleep or gets you through a tough time, like, that's what it's about, you know. It's just sharing experiences, sharing, like, just different points of views and stuff, and just talking on being human. YouTube's a great platform to, you know, I kind of forgot what I was just talking about. Yeah, just ASMR got me through a very tough time, and I would love to help people, like, sleep or get through tough times too. I guess it's one of those things, like, I don't know what it's called, but the idea is, like, the things that you struggle with most in life, you're more willing to help out others with. And I guess that's true, like, I mean, I guess this is my example right now, but there are other things, like, one thing, I made a video about my underwear, and how, like, I used to get made fun of in, like, middle school for it, and how, like, I overcame that, and I have a video on YouTube, and a lot of people watched it. I think it had, like, 20k views or something, and that was my first, like, whoa, I made a lot of views, you know, and it's just, like, I struggled through that in my past, and I discussed about it, and how I overcame it, because right now someone's probably going through that, or something similar, you know, like, mental, like, process, and it's just, like, even for me, I knew that at the time, like, junior year engineering, that I was in a very rough mental place, but it wouldn't be like this forever, and that's kind of what helped me, like, get through it too. But at the same time, like, that's like a tough thing to think about. But at the same time, that's a very tough thing to think about, and even at the time, I'm not sure I believed it, but I tried to, you know. But finding people that had similar experiences and things that they've encountered in their life, and how they saw the other side, is very important. And I know, like, I don't want to get, like, morbid, but, you know, like, the people that, like, get really, like, mentally, like, distraught, and they do things that might hurt themselves, like, they just sometimes need, like, literally a hug, or just to tell them, like, you gotta not lay out their life, but maybe share your experiences and how things aren't gonna be that bad forever. It's, you know, I'm not, like, again, like, a counselor or anything. I'm just a human being who goes through experiences in life too, and that's kind of like one of the meanings of life, in my opinion, is to experience things, share those experiences with others, and learn from each other, but also it's just fun, right? I'm very surprised, again, every time I look at my life, I'm always surprised at how different everything turns out to be in such a short time. I remember a couple months ago too, I was gonna start editing videos for one ASMR person, and I mean, things got a little complicated, and I don't think she wanted to pay for it, which completely makes sense. But yeah, I woke up one day and I was like, wait, what, am I actually doing this? Like, I might be editing someone else's content, like ASMR person. Like, it just didn't seem like I was like, how did I get here, you know? And you eventually just go through the dominoes, or you go through the events in the past, and you're like, oh, it makes sense how I got here. But I don't, it's just interesting. But yeah, I'm really enjoying making this content. It's great. My life is so relaxing. Even like I notice I don't get like mad anymore. I remember, yeah, I guess ASMR too, because ASMR, chill step music, ambient music, it's all like coming together and making me just this relaxed, like meditative human being. Like 3 or 4, I guess 3 years ago, I mean, I was big into lifting and stuff, but I would just listen to like angry music, and like I guess that was 4 years ago, because 3 years ago I would listen to really chill music. But yeah, I guess it started with chill step. My roommate, the second year of college, showed me CMA chill step. You're free, that song. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. I love the beat, because I love EDM music, but I love like piano and stuff. And it had a very nice vibe. It was relaxing, but it was like, it had like a little hip hop, dubstep kind of a chill step. And after that song, I just went down this rabbit hole of let me listen to every single song this artist has ever made, and find other artists and stuff. So I guess the relaxing journey didn't start with ASMR. It started with chill step, then it went to ambient music, then eventually ASMR. And I mean, this is just my point of view, but you know, I guess the universe and everything tends to go to the most relaxed and easy state of mind, or something like that. Like basically, like if you, again, like we're good examples. Like what if we don't have to do anything on a certain day? What are we gonna do? Probably nothing, right? We're probably gonna just chill, lay on the couch, because everything is pretty much lazy. And that makes sense. Like, why expend the energy and resource if you don't have to? I forgot where I was going with this, but I enjoy being in this incredibly like relaxed state of mind almost all day, because it's so sustainable, and it makes me feel like if someone gets mad at me, or actually I guess the better way around, I can't tell you the last time I've been like genuinely mad. Not like at a video game, or I guess even video games too, I'm even less mad. But like things happen to me that are like annoying, or you know, like some person like cuts you off and you're driving, or some person like just says something stupid and try to get you mad, and it doesn't even like faze me, because I know like, or like that's how relaxed I feel. I don't even know if that makes sense, but it's definitely what I've been noticing. I even noticed it in my dad too. Like he started listening to like really ambient music lately. Not lately, but like maybe the last like few months. I introduced like the music to him, and he doesn't like get mad often. He kind of just goes with the flow. You know, you're just being like water. And I'm not saying like I'm immune to things or anything. I'm just saying that the person I was a few years ago and the person I am now, because of the things I listen to, the music I listen to, the things that, you know, I guess the ideas or ideology, what's the word I'm looking for? Like just the things that I do make me relaxed. And I have an outlet to go to if I feel stressed. It's like meditating, basically. I guess it's a good example. Oftentimes, like if someone asks me if I meditate, I'm like, yeah, I meditate. I don't sit down and like, you know, put like in like a corner and do that meditation, because that's not like meditation, or that's not the only form of meditation. And the smartest person I ever talked with was my astronomy professor, or astrophysics professor, whatever. And he said, I mean, every word that came out of that guy's mouth was probably one of the most important things I've ever heard in my life. But he basically said, you know, everyone's got to meditate every day, about at least 15 minutes. And meditating isn't just like what you think it is. It's do something that shuts your brain off, that you can be meditative with. And for me, that's like Pokemon. It's like ASMR. to some music and just enjoying the music, but don't think about it. You're just sitting there, just listen to yourself breathe and just notice your surroundings. You could even meditate for like 10 seconds. I mean, I think prefer a longer period, at least a half hour, but 10 seconds if you're just doing nothing, sitting in the car and like your friend's driving, just for like 1 minute, just notice your surroundings. Just be a part of it and don't constantly think about like stuff in your head, and it's just noticing your surroundings. But yeah, so anyway, ASMR helps me. I play this game and listen to ASMR at night for at least like a half hour, just as a dewind. I don't need to think about this game. I mean, I am writing stuff down. This is probably the most effort I am, but I'm not even like focusing on the game. And I listen to just people either whisper or just even ambient music, just something to de-stress. Like, you have to have that. You can't really argue that if you're gonna debate that with me, you can't argue. You need some outlet to go to every day for at least 15 to 30 minutes to get your mind off of something. I mean, that's great that you're watching this video. I mean, I don't need to be the only person, you listen to. Obviously, that's kind of obvious. So if you're watching this video right now and like you're doing work or something that isn't considered meditating, but it's fine. Like, I'm not saying you need to watch ASMR just for meditation purposes. I recently started listening to it like when I game too, just to make sure I don't get angry. But I'm saying like dedicate a time in the day, maybe the morning, maybe the night, maybe around lunchtime. Just take 30 minutes and just chill. Like, it's I think the world would be a better place too if we just chilled. People would be less mad. People would have a better understanding of others' decisions and stuff. I mean, we're getting on a very long talk and conversation, but I guess we can kind of try to bring it back home with, ASMR just really changed my perspective on certain things in life, and it definitely changed me for the good. I mean, I don't really think of anything bad ASMR has done for me. I mean, ASMR obviously existed before I made before I watched videos about it and like even made videos. But at the same time, like, I think mainstreaming it, putting it on YouTube, listening to it every night, that's like a conscious decision. And, making a part of your daily routine is, I guess, what I wanted to say. I'm just happy that, I feel like I shouldn't say that, but I shouldn't say this, but I feel like the most difficult part of my life is over with, and I think it actually is. I mean, people say things get more difficult, but man, I think something difficult has to happen to you in life, and that becomes one of your most difficult challenges, and it's how you overcome that part of your life that's really gonna dictate how, when difficult things happen to you in the future, how well you're gonna handle it. Because now, if something difficult or challenging or depressing happens to me now, I know I have an outlet and a way of finding peace within myself about it. And I didn't have that a few years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Maybe I did, but maybe it wasn't a healthy way. Like just playing a video game or something. I'm not gonna say I guess that is what I do now, but it's not like Call of Duty or some shooting game where I need to like run around and shoot people to feel better about myself. This is just, it's in my head, or it's in one's head. I don't know if that made sense, but I don't know. I like to think I have a good way of illustrating my thoughts. I do better on paper because I can obviously see it. But yeah, it's a little challenging, I guess. Man, I forgot I had my tea. I had my tea here. I didn't drink it at all. Alright, we're gonna kill one more Pokemon, and we've made a lot of progress. We got all the speed, and we're 5, 10, 15, 20, we're gonna be 30. So we're almost halfway. 30, like 34 so not 30, I don't know, 36 to be at. No. I don't know. We're almost done. It's been oh man, I keep forgetting to check to see if. Come on, give me rare candy. Man. Close. Okay, I'm surprised we haven't found a Haunter. Maybe Haunter isn't on that floor. I think it would be better, you know, if I gave my Rayquaza another move set or move to, you know, kill the stuff. But it's whatever. I'm not like trying to macro or, you know, metagame this. I'm just trying to play for fun. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna finish this later or something. We made 2 videos about this. I'm still hunting shiny Eevee in Fire or Leaf Green. It's taken a while. I try to do. That's what I've been doing every night. So it's a lot more, I guess, meditative than I guess this, because this I need to like count. I need to like write on a piece of paper, you know, how far that I just click 2 buttons. If it's a shiny Eevee, I go yay. If it isn't, I just solve reset. It's very simple. But yeah, anyway, let's do one more Ghastly. Maybe it'll be shiny. You never know these days. But yeah, I'm just gonna thank you all for like listening to this conversation. Let me know if I don't. Obviously, it was kind of long. We kind of went into a lot of different places. But hopefully, if you're in some like difficult time of your life, you're able to find some sort of outlet to find peace within it and get through it. You know, that's I guess the challenging aspects of it. But it's no matter what happens, like it almost things should most always be fine. I can't say that for every single person, but I think for the majority, you know, for 90%, 99% of circumstances, even if it's really bad, did I save? I don't remember. I'll do it again. It's relatively fine, but I thank you all for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys in another video.